everyone, welcome to Usualmike Television, your home action figure news, and we're back with a G.I. Joe news video. Excellent. I know it's been a minute. It has. A long time, but exciting stuff happened. I put on my Instagram that there was going to be a live stream from Hasbro Pulse. It's been happened, and 2 hours long. 2 hours. That's a long live stream. Particularly when at my hour of the day it was 3 AM and it ran till 5 AM, and then I wake up 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, oh well, now I've got to sit down, get a cup of coffee and sit down and watch 2 hours of live stream and write down some stuff. Let's get into it before this video turns into a 2-hour one. Anyway, Emily, Lenny, Tony on a nice new set. I like this set. There it is there. Much better than this My Little Pony set that I had in the past. When I think G.I. Joe, I don't think, you know, colourful boxes and, you know, this one much more what we like for Joe's. It makes sense, you know, crates and military things. It makes a lot of sense and it looks good. Let's start off with what they talked about. Oh yeah, they did digital renders and then they did real deal things. So I'll interlace pictures as I talk about the stuff, and I'll also show you the old school versions of the digital renders to show you how they went about designing them or creating them or being influenced by its inception of the original version. Zarana, one of the Dreadnoks. Check it out. Pink hair, 80s look. Glam rock vibe, I think the words that they used to describe her. As we only have one Dreadnok at the moment, which is Zartan. Should be an interesting one. I think they just did a woman because, well, look at all the boys they're bringing out. So, got to put a girl in the mix. And there she is. Her old school figure looks like this. And I think they knocked it out of the park. I like that little pink top, and the hair is modernized but still looking 80s. Next up, Dusty. Dusty in his desert camo. This helmet and this flap down the back, it removes apparently. The face, I thought his face would look more like Duke's face, but hey, it's Dusty. We're going to have a look at his first version. There it is, same kind of desert camo. There was a version of Dusty once upon a time with a beret. They might go back to that eventually. Pretty cool. First version Dusty, I like. Then they talked about comics for a little bit, so we'll skip over that and straight to the Crimson Guard, the Cobra's Elite Trooper. Now this one here, you can't make it better. This is the best you can get this figure. I don't think there's any flaws in this. You might say, oh, his logo's too big on him, he's the wrong color red or whatever. He looks fine to me. The design's perfect. The proportions seem fine. Can't wait for that figure. Then they did one called the Python Patrol Trooper. Now this one here, I was like, why did they call it Python Patrol Viper? The colour on this is a little bit, oh, is that really what the colour is? If you go and have a look at this version 1 from 1989 of this figure, it is that same sickly yellow. So I guess they sort of got inspiration straight from that, and we're left with this figure. It's not really my big cup of tea, but if you like it, pick this one up. Then they did something very interesting, which is quite strange for Hasbro. They held up a bunch of Super 7 figures, the Wave 3 of Super 7s, and I'm like, really? You're going to show off Firefly, Baroness, Cobra Commander, Snake Eyes, Flint, and Roblox, and the Snake Eyes was missing, and they said, oh, there's a blue one out there. We've seen them, but the fact that Hasbro was showing off their competitors, like if you watch the Super 7 stream, do you think they'd show, oh, look at all this Hasbro stuff we got? They wouldn't do that. It's very interesting, but hey. The figures are quite expensive. They're not readily available in my country, that's for sure, but I do appreciate the fact that they're giving us G.I. Joe figures. Some of the characters in which they don't have in the retro line yet. When they return to the retro line, let's hope they do them. Age of Blood. Then they went on to talk about a card game. Sat through that. Move on to the next one. I just want to say, like, I do appreciate that they're giving us all this G.I. Joe stuff, but we sit down to watch reveals about action figures because we're action figure collectors. Save the comic books and save the card stuff for another stream later on for someone else. I'm sure there's channels that focus on that, so just leave those live streams just for them. Now, one that I wasn't expecting. I think I've mentioned it a few times. One of my first G.I. Joes was Rakondo, this version here. But we're getting this version here, which is the Tiger Force one, and I don't mind the Tiger Force version. The green and gold camo on the legs, well, that's Aussie to me, and he always looks Aussie, and I always used to think he was Aussie, but he's not Australian at all. He has a slouch hat, and the blue slouch hat is exactly like it was in 1988. I am excited about this figure coming. Lots of nostalgia for Mike. Rakondo. Also Bazooka. Bazooka Tiger Force version. The jersey he has on, remember there was like the blue and red one? Well, this is the white version. Still got the same number, number 14 on it. The old school version of Bazooka, produced in 1986. And of course the two Tiger Force ones will be Target exclusives, because that mentioned that in the thing where anything that's got a subline will go to a retailer. We've had Cobra Island, Target exclusive, Tiger Force, Python Patrol. I guess eventually down the line they might do another subline and send it to somewhere else. We'll wait and see what they tell us. This one was a real head scratcher for me because I had no idea about it. Called Kimura, a new ninja, a red-headed ninja. Interchangeable head, got a little hoodie, red head, ginger ninja. Well, if you're younger than me, you'll know this figure. It came from this one's here for 2003. Have a look. That's the first time I ever saw this action figure. I had no idea about this figure whatsoever. But welcome to G.I. Joe. If you're keen on this one, pick it up. And then one figure that a particular YouTuber will be very excited about will be Dr. Mindbender. Dr. Mindbender, this design here is the classic version 1, the black and the purple outfit and the bare chest and the monocle. Soft good cape on him. Yeah, soft goods. Ooh, fancy. This is probably the best digital render out of all of them. Oh, the Crimson Guard was pretty tight. But the Dr. Mindbender, it looks really, really good. It doesn't even look like a digital render to a certain extent. But, yep, he's going to be a good one. Major bad guy. Well, then I went and saw a guy called Corey who looks like Dr. Mindbender. And he talked about a little display, little house and all that. And he's got a little setup and showed off Stalker, which was already revealed as a digital render. Now we've got him in hand. The difference in this figure, the first render we got was very different to this color scheme we have. His outfit's a lot grayer, I want to say, than green. Sergeant Stalker. The box art's nice. Number 46 for you collecting along at home with your numbers. The pre-order's available because he's not exclusive and he's pretty damn okay. I like this. He's in the same wave as the Crimson Twins, Xamot and Tomax. Obviously they look very similar. I'm not going to go back and forth. They did have their last name on there, P-A-O-L-I, which we never ever talk about. Paleo? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Tomax and Xamot. Tomax has number 44 in his box. Xamot has number 45. And then Stalker 46. So there's your little wave of 3. 3 very cool figures. Anyway, let's talk about some O-rings. They revealed another pack. I think it was digital rendered. Maybe it's not. But hey, another 2-pack. O-rings. Cobra Trooper and Cobra Officer, looking very good. Now in the little video here, they put them up on stage and they're a bit tatty, but Lenny apologizes, but who cares?
Open these up earlier, and then I could show you the back of the box, which, yeah, we've revealed the character.
Yeah, we've revealed.
Designs.
Yep.
So as you can see there's Duke and Cobra Commander as well on the back, and the file cards. Pretty cool. Emily's got the full product offering, which is right here in green.
So nice. Ooh, fancy. Nice
Check it
green
out.
box. Beautiful artwork on the cover. So again, these are kind of replicating those original carrying cases for
That's right.
figures that we had in the 80s.
The other one was the Viper 3-pack in the classifieds. This one here is absolutely amazing. I raved on about it when we saw the digital renders. Now we've seen the real deal things. The pack that has people upset is it's not packaged in a way that we can see. It's one of those, oh, plastic free. I don't like this plastic free thing. That means you can pull them all out. I want to keep it like that. People tip them out of the box, throw the box away. Wastage. Keep it like this. Inbox collectors, I can see. But anyway, the 3 package in the package, it costs $90 US. It's going to be $170 in this country for 3 figures. I know. They do look really, really good. I must admit, they do. Particularly the officer with the gold visor. They're Amazon and Fan Channel exclusive and Hasbro Pulse, of course. And they have number 47 on their box.
And the blast effects are they a standard size so like they could fit in past
They
weapons
are. They're
or other weapons?
1.5 millimeter. So if you have 1.5 millimeter post holes in any of your accessories, which is what we keep standard on G.I. Joe Classified, they will fit those as well.
Awesome.
So
then we saw a G.I. Joe crossover, and that was the His Tank with a Baroness with an O-ring. It comes with a fusion cannon, which is pretty cool. You just slide this box open, have a look. Very, very nice. If you're into those crossover sort of things, get this one. I just hope for all of us who want to get that Baroness, the O-ring figure, the back of the card back was a little bit different. If they bring it out, it won't have that same image on the back. I hope you can get Baroness without having to buy this G.I. Joe Transform crossover, but if you want this crossover, of course you're going to get that. And they held up all the retro figures, the first wave, the 4 of them. Have a look at this. Baroness, Lady J, Destro, and Gung Ho. Sweet. Highlights for me are the Rakondo and Dr. Mindbender, I don't mind. The Crimson Guard, brilliant. Tomax and Xamot, yes, because I have the vintage version of them. The Stalker, yes, because I have him in retro collection. The Cobra Vipers, I'd love to get that, but I don't know. And I would like to see what a retro collection, the 6-inch ones, look like in hand. Those look exciting. Let me know your thoughts of what happened today. Tell me what you like and leave it in the comments below. Big jam-packed video this one. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Usualmike. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button down below. Become a member. It helps out the channel. Or you might like to buy something from the Amazon affiliate store. I'll put as many of these in there as I can, because buying from the affiliate store helps out the channel as well. And don't forget the merch over at the Redbubble store. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Usualmike30 or on Instagram at Usualmike TV. If you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. Tap that little bell for notifications, slap a like on the video if you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. All the best.